Hello, friends, golf fans, bettors, fantasy players, data nerds. This is Greg Stull. I'm excited to announce that I'm launching my very own YouTube channel and other content. It's called Driving the Green. My goal is to showcase some of the data, analytics, tools, processes that I've been using to help you become a better golf bettor and fantasy player. So hopefully you'll be able to drive some green of your own. Why am I doing this? Well, I really enjoy teaching people. I want to grow interest in the game. I think the game of golf is fantastic. I've been learning a lot myself and really just think it's absolutely phenomenal. So hopefully I can help you have some fun with it as well and ideally make some cash on the side. I think I'm doing some unique things with some of my tools and processes that you won't be able to find elsewhere. So I'm really looking forward to showing you guys some of that. I really used to spread myself way too thin across many different sports. Did it mostly for fun, just trying to make some side cash. But actually, after analyzing my results and some of my time commitments, this year I decided to focus exclusively 100% on golf. So I've hyper focused on it. It's kind of a niche sport compared to baseball, football, things like that. But with a lot of the data and tools available, I've had some really big wins this year to show for it. Just as an example, just a couple weeks ago, I nailed a diamond in the rough. KH Lee at the Byron Nelson was 175 to 1. So that was probably my biggest win ever. I'd have to double check, but it was a really great win. So I really just want to share some of that with you all. So by changing my process, focusing my investments, my ROI has increased significantly, and I've had a lot of fun along the way. There's really nothing better than a 4-day golf sweat and the thrill of seeing what happens on Sunday with some of the guys that you've identified and backed, watching them play the back nine in contention. Are they going to make the putt? Hopefully. So a lot of that, it's just a lot of fun. And again, hopefully you can make some cash on the side as well. What I'm here to not do, though, is just dish out picks and plays without any sort of context. You can find that anywhere. You can go search the internet. You can find who everyone else is on. But what I'm really here to do is to give you guys a little bit more of the process and teach you how to fish, right? I'll tell you who I like for an event and why, but I'm not going to just dole out picks. That's not the play here. I'm going to basically try and teach folks how to look at this stuff. I'm going to be releasing some videos here very soon that are specifically geared towards what to look at, what tools to use, what data to look at, what sort of stats to look at, how to find edges and values in the betting market. I'll also cover some topics like portfolio management and bankroll management so you can be profitable over the long term. If you're planning on, being making some sizable investments into this space, you want to be very thoughtful and kind of plan it out. I'll also give you some thoughts for how to plan out, how to bet or basically, allocate your resources for an individual event. So on a week-to-week basis. So I'm not going to guarantee you a win every week. There's a lot of randomness in this sport, but with a solid process and using data and stats that are more predictive, you can put yourself in a position for a really fun sweat most Sundays and will most likely be a more profitable bettor and fantasy player. So stay tuned. A couple videos coming later this week, some golf betting 101, key stats overviews, course fit type metrics, betting strategy tips. I'm going to use some of the work that I've done for the US Open for this week's event as a guide. So depending on timing, maybe some of that can be useful to you this week. But going forward, you should have more to work with kind of earlier in the week to set yourself up. So subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, follow Driving the Green on Twitter for updates along the way. I'm also looking at maybe doing a Substack, which will have a little bit more kind of a cheat sheet setup to it so you can see who I'm looking at, why I'm looking at them. So it's a full multimedia experience. So that's it for now. I'm super excited to see where this goes. Eventually, if we pick up some steam, I'll talk about some other topics. But for now, let's learn, let's grow the game, grow interest in the game of golf through betting and fantasy. And hopefully you guys can pick up some extra cash on the way. So see you guys later. Thanks a lot.